Tuna Noodle Casserole. It's a great American classic dish. Come on over and I'll show you how to make it. It is really good. Howdy folks, welcome back to JK Catering. Today we're going to make a tuna noodle casserole. Tuna casserole is an American classic, and this tuna casserole is the best. It's made from scratch and it's mighty tasty. You might even win over all those tuna haters. To start with, we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit and lightly grease a 9x13 pan, or any size pan you have. I have a 9x11, which will do. Turn around and grease that with some cooking spray. And we're going to set that aside for now. Then we're going to go over to the stove. We are going to cook a 12-ounce package of egg noodles in boiling water. This will take about 7 minutes. Meanwhile, in another saucepan, we're going to melt 3 tablespoons of butter. Now we're going to dice up a half an onion. You can use a yellow onion, a red onion, a white onion, whichever you prefer. Today we're going to use a yellow onion. That's what we have here. I'm going to dice about half of it up. It don't have to be real fine, but you don't want them in big chunks either. Onion fell apart. The butter should be melted by now. Bring the pan over. We'll put all these onions in the pan. I don't spill them all. And then we're going to put the onions back on the stove and saute them. This will take about 5 minutes. Once the onions are cooked, we're going to take 3 cloves of minced garlic. It's a rough estimate here. Got a little bit in a jar, and I'm going to give that a stir. Now we're going to add 2 cups of chicken broth. The flour will be the thickening agent. Stir that real good. Now we're going to take a cup of milk. Stir that in. Now we're going to let this cook on medium heat until it thickens, which shouldn't take that long. I forgot to put the flour in it. There's no harm. Just stir it back up a little bit. Smoothing it out a little bit. You get a wire whisk. It'll help break up the clumps. That's starting to thicken now. Wire whisks come in handy quite a bit. My problem is that the onions get in between them. You gotta tap them out. Sticking up nice. Now they're thickened up pretty well. We're going to remove it from the heat. Set it aside. Let's take it over to the counter. Set it on a pot holder. Doesn't burn the counter. Now we're going to take 2 cups of frozen peas. We can keep them in the pot. And then I'm going to stir them in. We're going to take our tuna. You can put as much tuna as you want. Just don't overpower the noodles with the tuna. I'm using 4 cans of tuna. The tuna was packed in water. You can use the one in the oil if you want, but it's a little more healthier in the water. Stir all that in. Set that aside for a second. And then we're going to bring our pan over. And we're going to take the noodles that we cooked and put them in the pan. Spread them out a little bit. Take our mixture and pour it over. Get all that good stuff out of it. Now I'm going to take some mild cheddar cheese, sprinkle on top. It's about 2 cups worth of cheese. About the whole bag. We're going to mix this up. Okay, in a bowl, put the bowl over here, we're going to take 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. You can get the plain, you can get the seasoned type, whichever one you like. I'm going to add that to the bowl. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of grated Parmesan cheese. And then we're going to take 2 to 3 teaspoons of olive oil. We'll start with 2 first. and take a fork and mix this up. You want to get it mixed real good. This is your topping. And I'm going to need another teaspoon. Mix it up real good. Get everything incorporated. Take the spoon out, and then we're going to sprinkle the topping on top of the noodles. You can put as much or little as you want of the topping. You can smell the cheese and the olive oil in it. Get all the good flavors. Now we're going to take the pan and put it in the preheated oven at 400 degrees. Put this in the preheated oven at 400 degrees. I'm going to set the timer for 25 minutes. And we'll be back in about 25 minutes. Now our 25 minutes up, let's check our casserole. Oh, that looks good. Turn the oven off. Okay, we're going to take it to the counter and plate. Okay. Let's get a plate. Need a spoon and a fork. Oh, this looks good. Ah, yes. Tuna Noodle Casserole. It's a great American classic dish. If you like this one and want to see more, hit like, share with your family and friends, and subscribe and hit the notification bell to get more notifications when more videos are coming out. Again, subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow and make more videos like this for you guys to see. Again, thank you for watching J&K Catering. Have a good day.